Hey everybody, hope everyone's well. Welcome to episode 6 of my Arsenal FM21 beta save. Now in the last episode you'll see that we actually were on really good form. Question is, should we keep that form up in this episode? As you can see here, we are currently top of the league, joint points with Man United at the moment. Which is crazy really, because Man United had such a bad start. They lost to me 6-0, then I think they lost to Man City in the next game. So they actually started off with 2 losses. So they've done exceptionally well, really, to get from the bottom to the top very quickly. They've been pushing me the whole way. They did actually go ahead of me for quite a while, a few points ahead of me as well. I'll show you in a second, like kind of how and when they did that. But we've managed to catch back up again and overtake them. Our goal difference is just absolutely phenomenal. And now Lacazette's taken over as the top goal scorer. It was Aubameyang before. Maitland-Niles absolutely on fire for me. It's unreal how good this guy is. So basically I've had, as you know in previous episodes, I've had some injuries to my left back area. Maitland-Niles has stepped in at right back and left back, and no matter where I've put him either side, he just seems to be doing so well for me. And it's incredible really, considering, because he's not exactly got the best attributes you'll ever see in your life, but he's just so good for me, so vital, so important. I really don't want to lose him, but I know Juventus were interested in him in the January transfer window, so hopefully that interest will sort of disappear as we get to the summer. First time we've got to an A+, so this episode is unbelievably good in terms of form. So if we go to the schedule here, the last episode ended on Watford, and as you can see here, we have not lost at all. All of the live stream, we just did not lose at all. We had a couple of disappointing draws. This is where Man United caught us back up. We had a disappointing draw away at Bournemouth. I think we took the lead. We had a disappointing draw against Sheffield. So, these are the sort of teams that we really should be beating. And then not long before that, in the last episode, obviously Palace was disappointing as well. But beyond that, everything else is just incredible. Chelsea 1-0, beating Zenit 2-0. Leicester 3-0, Wolves away 4-0. I mean, Wolves are a bogey team. We don't tend to do very well against them away from home. We beat them 4-0, absolutely amazing. Went on to get some revenge on Bournemouth after the late goal we conceded against them. Beat them 5-0. Moved into the Hull game. Probably should have scored a lot more there. We dominated the game, but we just didn't seem to get it in the net. Absolutely destroyed Man City, but then to be fair, they've kind of been getting beaten quite easily at the moment by a lot of teams. Brighton, a bit of a struggle, managed to get the points. Watford, we were 3-0 up, but they came back and scored 2 late goals. But it was very late when they did that. So luckily, thankfully, as well as luckily, they didn't have the time to get the third. Beat Palace 2-0. Replayed Watford in the FA Cup. They actually started the game off a lot better than we did. But we managed to get the goal and get back into it and just well, actually I think we scored first, but they just started the half off very well, the first half, and we just once we got the goal, the floodgates kind of opened. Then we move into the West Ham game, 4-1 against West Ham, another team away from home as well, another team that can be very problematic for me. So like West Ham's, your Wolves, your Bournemouths, they're all kind of little bogey teams for me. I don't usually do very well against them, especially away from home. But as you can see, we are defeating these teams away from home quite comfortably, quite easily. And then Fulham 4-0 to end the stream on just before we move into the Inter game. So really, the form is absolutely phenomenal right now. The team are playing very well overall. I'm super happy with how they're playing, and this is with some key injuries. And of course, over January, this is the Africa Cup of Nations. So we've lost Pepe, we lost Partey, we lost El Neni, we lost Kessie. So that's 4 key players out, not out injured. What am I about? Out for the Africa Cup of Nations all over the whole of January, and we've still managed to win all these games without them. So to be honest, I'm really happy with how the team has performed overall. We have got 1 player coming in on a free. We didn't get anyone in the January transfer window, but we did make a move for somebody in the summer window early, and we have got someone going out as well. So we have Sandro Tonali coming in on a free from Brescia, or however you pronounce it. That could be completely wrong. But we have him coming in on a free. I am so happy about this because Tonali is one of my favourite players in FM20. He really was. I absolutely, I just loved him. Him and when I had a midfield of him and Pellegrini, and those two together were absolutely incredible. And then I brought in Camavinga not so long after that, and yeah, those three was absolutely incredible together. So Sandro Tonali, one of my favourite midfielders in FM20. Hoping he's going to be just as good in FM21. I think he will, to be fair, and I'm super excited by his arrival. And then we have one young midfielder going out the door, Guendouzi. He's leaving on a free. I was going to keep him around, but because Tonali was available, I made a move so early for him. Like no one else made a move. I just went in and got him straight away. I will be paying him a little bit more than he actually wanted. It was kind of a half silly move on my account. I was so excited to see him for free. I wanted him so badly. I thought, you know, I'm going to bid 100,000. I want 100,000 wages on him, even though he only wanted like 70 or 60 or something. But I was trying to deter other people off as well at the same time. So if they'd come in with a bid, really what I should have done is just give him what he wanted, and then if someone else made a move, then I'd up my bid. You know what I mean? I should have just done that really, but I was that excited to see him for free. I kind of got a little bit silly with that one, to be fair. But you know what? I don't mind. We're getting him, and that's all that matters to me. But yeah, other than that, Guendouzi out, Tonali in. Form is absolutely incredible. Just pretty much a short episode today, really. And then we move into the Inter. We should be getting all the points here, I'd imagine. Inter maybe not so much, could be quite difficult, but Southampton and Leeds definitely should be picking up points here. And then we've got to play some tough teams here, Liverpool and Tottenham in the month of March. But yeah, I'm quite excited to see how this season ends. I really can't wait to get to the end of it already. A lot of people have asked me whether I'm going to continue this save on stream after it comes out in full release. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's a couple of things I am debating doing. Obviously, Fleetwood is who I really want to be starting as when the game releases. However, because this game or this save is so popular at the moment, you know, with people, I might continue this on live. Well, not live, but like I might continue this on YouTube, actually playing the games, you know, and going through and sort of have it simultaneously going side by side with my Fleetwood save. But I'm not sure yet. I might even just do 3 days a week on this save and another 3 or 2 or something on the Fleetwood save, or do you know what I mean? Or just, you know, I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure, but I will probably keep this save going in some form or another, just to kind of, you know, keep people updated with it, because they seem super interested in it. You know, I've got a lot of people comparing their Arsenal saves to my save, so it's kind of good to see, really. I'm kind of happy to keep that going. And now we have quite a lot of world-class players, which we never had before. We had like 1 or 2 before, but now we've got world-class midfielders galore here. We've got a world-class goalkeeper, and I think we just need a world. I mean, he's an experienced winger for Aubameyang. Okay then. I think we need another world-class striker in the summer coming up, and maybe a centre-back. And I think the team then will be very, very nicely balanced. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. You know, if you are enjoying these episodes, please hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot to me. And till next time, have fun, and I'll see you in episode 7. Okay, guys. So now we move on to Evolving Mindset. Free organisation, absolutely amazing people. They really, really are. And as you can see at the top there, Evolving Mindset offer free online advice sessions from qualified mental health nurses. They also offer mindfulness, stress, anxiety management, mental health awareness, and are also available should anyone need any support. I wholeheartedly recommend them. They're so good. And if you need the help, you know, as they say, it's okay to not be okay, and it's so true. It really is. And if you are struggling out there, especially in this climate, please get in touch with Evolving Mindset. I really recommend them. Shout out to Limo, one of their mental health nurses and directors. He is a streamer on Twitch. His details will be below. If you feel like you want to just connect with a Twitch streamer rather than contact the organisation itself, please feel free to do that. Limo will 100% support you through anything. Amazing bloke, top streamer, and like I say, he will really help you out a lot.